What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of our flagship program, This Week in Perfect Team. It is Thursday, May 28th, 2020, episode number 74. I am your host, Chris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, community and content developer for Out of the Park Baseball. Gonna be real honest with y'all. Gonna be a short stream tonight. It is a million degrees in my office, and I have been down here since, oh no, drop frames, hang on. I've been down here in this office for the last 15 hours almost. So we're gonna get through this relatively quickly. We're gonna take care of the business that we need to take care of. We're gonna talk about a little bit of news that we have, showcase our cards, and that's gonna be it. Rich is gonna be here in an hour's time. Yeah, it's hot. The humidex here earlier today was 50 degrees Celsius, which is 120 degrees Fahrenheit. We have air conditioning, but not in the office part because it's in the basement. It's usually not that hot down here, but as the day has just gone on, it has been bad. Yeah, the heat has been messing up the internet too. Yeah, Celsius is brutal. Why would I ever use that? So just a few comments for those of you who didn't hear last week. Monday, this upcoming Monday, the Perfect League is going to start. Tell the broker and MLB labor deal. I don't know if we have that kind of pull. I don't think they would listen to us. But yeah, so Perfect League starts on Monday. Anybody who wins a Diamond League this week will be in the Perfect League next week. I don't know what we're gonna do in terms of coverage and stuff. We still got to iron all that out. I think it's more of a we're gonna see how it goes and see what we can make out of it as we go along. Content themes for the next few weeks. Next week is going to be the second part of our Team of the Decade missions, and hopefully May Historical Players of the Month. I'm still waiting for the double thumbs up to be able to confirm that that's going to be a thing. And the week after that, folks, we have a little something special that I want to talk about right now, and that is on June 11th, we will have our very first ever community requests battle. Now, before I forget, let me go grab the link, and then Dishnet can make a command out of it. Come on, internet. Don't do this to me. Let me see. Where is it? Player request form. There it is. Alrighty. So for those of you who don't know, we do have a Google form that you can go to where you can request player cards. It's been up for a while. So what we're gonna do is, for those of you who did not play Perfect Team 20, we would occasionally do community requested content sets where we would pull cards directly from your suggestions. Well, this year I decided that we're going to take it to the next level a little bit, and we're going to have a little bit of a battle. So here's how it's going to work. We are going to have 12 head-to-head matchups of similar overall players, and the community, you guys will vote on each matchup. The 12 winners will be released as their very own content set on June 11th. You see the timing down below. We're going to reveal the 12 matchups next week right here on This Week in Perfect Team. The voting will start immediately after we reveal the matchups, and then it will run until Monday morning, and then we will reveal the set on June 11th. 12 cards will make it into the Perfect Team universe, and 12 cards will be deleted and never, ever seen again. Now, before I do want to see, I did see a question up above that I wanted to answer. Do missions that are currently in the game are locked? The only exception to that is live missions. If there's a baseball season and a player gets added to a live set, he'll get added to the live mission as well. The rest of the missions are historical missions are locked the moment we release them. We will not be updating them as content comes out. One thing I want to answer about this, the only thing you will get to see is the overall of the card. There will be no ratings revealed until the June 11th. All you're going to get is the card, the year. You'll see the actual card art. So you'll get the card, the position, the year, and what category it falls under. But you will not get any peripheral ratings. No peripheral ratings whatsoever. You will get the card, the overall, the team, what year it is, and then the voting will happen. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. So again, tune in next Thursday night when we reveal the battles. They've already been selected, and again, all 24 of the cards on the list in the matchups are all cards that you guys suggested. I didn't pick any of them. There was when I went to pull them, there was about 135 suggestions on the form, and I pulled all 24 of them off there. So this is all 100%. How will the voting happen? It's going to be a Google form or some other. We're trying to get a secure. We're trying to get a more secure like survey sort of thing, but it's going to be a link you can go to where you'll be able to vote, like an online survey. We'll have all that information next Thursday when the thing goes in. BK, tread lightly, my man. Tread very lightly. Not in the mood. Yeah, we have a Survey Monkey account. I don't know if Rich is here, but I think we talked about this in the past. I got to get the info from Ricky Ricardo, and we're going to get it fixed up. We'll have all that information next Thursday. All right. Let's move on to our brand new content set, Memorial Day 2020. All of these guys are what? Oh, okay, guys, got to reset for a second. The heat is killing me. Dangerous Dean's got it right. All of these guys have one thing in common, and that is in some way, shape, or form, they served in the armed forces and they played Major League Baseball. All of these cards are available in packs now. Again, if you are actively pulling packs currently, you can get these cards. No spoilers, please. No spoilers, please, and thank you. All right, let's jump in and see what we got. First up, we have 1950 silver Johnny Mize. Johnny Mize served in the Navy during World War II. 52 contact, 53 gap power, 102 power overall, 48 I, 52 avoid Ks. Not a whole lot of speed, not great positional defense. But again, the intriguing part of this card, 102 power on a silver. If you pull one of these, the TWIPT Weekly Showdown on Monday night is a silver tournament. So you get one of these Johnny Mizes, man. That is going to be, I don't have the information right in front of me, but I would definitely say that is a top 5 power card in terms of the silver tier for sure. Hey, Dishnet, can you do me a solid? Can you make a command out of that link I just put in the chat? It's the card request form. I think we might already have a command. So can you update it to that link? I'll try to make a short link for it later. If you get me a command, I can edit it after the stream. So there you go. 75 overall, 1950 Johnny Mize up in there. Next up, we have 1958 Hoyt Wilhelm. Now, this card presents an interesting little dynamic here. Because Wilhelm did start 10 games in 1958, which is why I assume. Thanks, Wallace. I appreciate it. So that's probably why he pulls the starter classification, but only the 34 stamina. So, with the starter classification, he's going to get a bit of a stuff bump. So you have 71 stuff, 79 movement, 60 control as a starter, 89 knuckleball as well for you guys who are running those knuckleball theme teams out there. Another one to add to the pile. So you have to assume as a reliever, he's going to get a bit of a stuff bump. Not really a strong second pitch, so it might be a minor. But again, at the silver level, it's going to be very, very interesting to see what people do with this card. Obviously, Wilhelm served in the Armed Forces Army branch during World War II. Thank you, Dishnet. I appreciate it. And then I'll put a shorter link in there after. So there you go. 1958 Hoyt Wilhelm, 78 overall, is in the game. Next up, we have 1948 Warren Spahn, another silver, checking in at a 79 overall, another Army guy in World War II. 73 stuff, 51 movement, 77 control. Fastball, sinker, curveball, slider, changeup, screwball. Pretty even Steven on the splits as well. 73, 51, 77, right down the middle. 91 stamina as well. A little bit of bat handling as well with the 39 power, the 23 contact, the 33 eye. So there you have our three silvers. This one, 1948 Warren Spahn. Let's move into the gold category now. And we have Gil Hodges. Hardware Heroes, Gil Hodges, 1959. Hodges served in the Marines in World War II. 63 contact, 60 gap power, 92 power overall, 62 eye, 37 avoid case. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Phil. 16 speed, 57 defense at first base. So not the greatest of defense, but again, low gold, decent contact, decent gap power, great power, good eye. The avoid case is a little. Gil Grissom was great on CSI. I agree. So there you go, 1959 Gil Hodges in the set as well. Let's keep moving on now. And Yogi Berra, a gold Yogi Berra, enters the arena. Berra served in the Navy in World War II. This card represents his 1950 season. 73 contact, 67 gap power, 84 power overall, 42 eye, 100 avoid Ks, and a 105 avoid Ks against righty. Obviously, pretty heavy on the right hand, especially in contact with a 19-point advantage, power with an 18-point advantage, and avoid Ks with a 21-point advantage as well. Again, probably a guy that most people will platoon. Could be very, very good in gold tournaments, also at the lower levels as well. Not the worst defense as either, 65 ability, 62 arm. Again, the 100 avoid Ks is definitely going to appeal to a lot of people. He's going to be a gold tournament staple, I think, probably moving forward, especially at the very least against righties. Crazy, interesting card here. So 1950, Yogi Berra with an 88 overall is in the game. That was, 2 golds? And that's it. We had 3 silver, 2 golds. Everybody else is diamond. We have 7 diamond cards tonight, chat. First up, we have 1945 Bob Feller. 110 stuff, 74 movement, 48 control, fastball, curveball, slider, change up with the 90 stamina. I can already see the wheels spinning in the chat. That this, as a reliever, that stuff is probably going to jump into the high 110s. I would say probably 117 to 119, somewhere in there. With the great 2 pitches with the fastball, curveball. Kaz Cappy after my heart with the immediate stopper comment. I'm like, yeah, this guy could be a stopper on my team for sure. For sure, for sure. So there you have, again, Bob Feller, 1945 snapshot at a 90 overall. Next up, we have Hank Greenberg, who served in the Army in World War II. This card represents 1940 season with a 92 overall diamond. 82 contact, 85 gap power, 109 power overall, 72 I, 47 avoid Ks. Going to be a liability on the base pass and a liability defensively as well. So definitely going to be DH for sure. Some people might try to get him going at the old 1B. Again, lefty heavy on the splits. 87, 100, 119 against lefties is really, really good. This Hank Greenberg gonna play on a lot of teams for sure. Oh, excuse me very much. Excuse me very much. That was a weird thing to say. So there you have Hank Greenberg, 1940, 92 overall. Hank Greenberg. Let me consult my list here real quick and see where we're going next. I posted a card. I posted a card in the Discord earlier today. If you guys didn't see it, you don't have to wait much longer because the Secretary of Defense is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, we have 92 overall peak Gary MADDOX. And what a interesting little card that we have here. MADDOX served in the armed forces during the Vietnam War. He actually was exposed to chemicals, which caused him to develop a skin condition, which is why he grew the beard. It was very, very painful and irritating for him to shave. So that's kind of where the famous Gary MADDOX beard came from. 87 contact, 85 gap power, 63 power, 39 I, 63 avoid Ks, 86 speed, and 116 defense in center field. Again, you start looking at cards that have 3 and 4 check boxes. Contact, check. Little bit of power, I'd give that a check. 86 speed, check. 116 outfield familiarity, 104 range, 94 air, 88 arm, check. This checks a lot of boxes. A little bit left hand heavy on the splits, but not too bad. 7 points of contact, 10 points of gap power, 11 points of power. So again, you've got the left hand splits, but again, really, really good low diamond. And again, for me, checks a lot of boxes with the contact, the gap power. He gives you a little bit of pop, great speed, great defense. I think the avoid Ks probably keeps him from being a leadoff hitter at the higher tiers. I think at the higher tiers, there might be some better leadoff hitter options with a little bit lower avoid Ks. I would be very interested to see how he compares to the 92 Ichiro. I'm sure some people are running that through already. I don't have it right in front of me, but that would be someone for me who I run in center field is the 92 Ichiro. So we will see how this Gary MADDOX stacks up to that. If only it was a 69 overall bronze. I know we could have had him a bronze. Could have been in bronze tournaments. It would have been great. So peak Gary MADDOX is in the game. Next up, we have peak Monte IRVIN. IRVIN, who served in the Army in World War II while he was still a Negro Leaguer. He already has a Negro League card, so we decided to go with his peak card here. 83 contact, 64 gap power, 93 power, 77 I, 66 avoid Ks. Should have everything in the PT universe in front of you. I would, but my computer only has one monitor out port. That's the problem. I need to get a port replicator because I have a second monitor over here. That would be just dandy. It would be great. Pretty good defense on the Monte IRVIN as well. Can play a little bit of first base, primarily in the left field area. Obviously, will probably train up a little closer in right field to the 83 that he is in left field. Again, uh, as people are saying in the chat, no real weaknesses. I would say he's probably a platoon outfielder for me. When you get to the diamond, gold and diamond levels, the versus left-handed pitching, not the greatest. You look, you've got a 6 point, especially in the power department. But again, he's got the better eye against lefties. Oh man, very, very interesting. Very, very interesting card here for the Monte Irvin. 93 overall, peak Monte Irvin is in the game. We're going to get the giveaway going now, folks. 3 prizes of 10,000 perfect points apiece. Exclamation point ticket in the chat once and once only will get you in the draw. And we will draw it at the end of the stream. Again, friendly reminder that after the first 50 or so, the bot will stop returning successful messages. Don't worry. Don't enter it again. If you type exclamation point ticket in properly, you will get into the draw. I see the number going up at a fever pace. So let's keep on moving on. Next up, we have Peak Red Faber. Faber served in World War I in the Navy. 90 stuff, 88 movement, 81 control, fastball, curveball, and the 100 screwball, 90 stamina, 61 eye as well. So, he can get up there and take a walk if you need one. Very balanced splits as well. Balanced right down the middle. Versus lefty versus righties. Right down the middle. Yeah, a very, very interesting card here on the Faber. Again, some people probably going to elect to use him in the bullpen, which will get him a bump in the stuff. But the 88 movement, the 81 control for a mid-tier diamond, very, very nice to see. So Peak Red Faber is in the game. Let's keep on keeping on. What do we got left? Let me have a look at my list. 1, 2. Oh, we got what? 2 more? We have 2 more cards to go, chat. When we announced the set, so for those of you who don't remember or who weren't around when we did Perfect Team 20, we did this set last year. It was a 6-card set, which is because that's what we did at the time. Really good set. And as soon as we announced the set for this year, everybody said, well, you gotta have this guy. You gotta have this guy. One of the few major leaguers who had multiple parts. There is no perfects, Kaz. We talked about that earlier. No perfects. So don't get your excited for that. One of the very few players who had multiple periods of their career interrupted by military service, and that would be the splendid splinter himself, Ted Williams, who served in the Navy, Marines, in World War II, and in the 50s for the Korean War as well. This is the 1946 version of Ted Williams. 84 contact, 76 gap power, 119 power, 99 I, 58 avoid Ks. Not a whole lot in the speed department. And the outfield, this is where it's going to be challenging, folks. The outfield leaves a little bit of something to be desired. Again, you can't argue with the hitting on this card. The hitting is insane, especially against righties. 86, 78, 122 power, 100 I, again, the 99 I overall. Absolutely insane. I don't think you could chance him in the outfield. I know some people are probably going to try. I know some people are going to try to train him up at first base. I'll be interested to see if he trains up at all at first base, what kind of ratings people can get there. Maybe try to hide him at first base. But again, an absolutely, with that speed, I'm wondering what he did at war. He was a pilot, actually. Fighter pilot. If I remember correctly, Williams was a fighter pilot. I think that's right. Someone will probably fact check me on that. So there you have it. 1946 Ted Williams is in the game. Guys, last call for the giveaway. We got about a minute left. If you want to get in the old giveaway, exclamation point ticket in the chat. I wanted to check something real quick. All right. Last but not least, uh, tonight we have our final Memorial Day 2020 set. I remember when we introduced this card in Perfect Team 20, I took a very keen interest in this particular guy's story. Um, I wouldn't call myself a history buff, but I do enjoy um, reading about early 1900s history and whatnot. And this particular player's story, I found extremely intriguing in terms of his military service and how it affected his career. So tonight's headliner card is Pete Alexander, who served in World War One. Alexander was one of the best pitchers of the first quarter of the 20th century. Um, After returning from the war, he exhibited mental stress, shell shock. A lot of people attributed it to alcoholism, but that wasn't the case. It was, trying to cope with what had happened and what he had seen and those sort of things. I definitely recommend you read up. Go read up on Pete Alexander for sure. Uh, 94 stuff, 88 movement, 95 control, pretty balanced across the board. Just 1 point difference in the stuff and the movement. Sinker, curveball, changeup, screwball as well. The high two pitches will play nicely if you decide to use them out of the bullpen as well. If you're a stacked, roster at this point, you're probably going to get some stuff bump with those two pitchers out of the bullpen. Great defense as well. Fielding his position. I know not a lot of people care about that, but it's pretty good. So there you have it, Pete Alexander, Peak. So there's our entire Memorial Day 2020 set, folks. We've got Johnny Mize, Hoyt, Wilhelm, Warren Spahn, Gil Hodges, Yogi Berra, Bob Feller, Hank Greenberg, Gary Maddox, Monte Irvin, Red Faber, Ted Williams, and Pete Alexander. You have 30 seconds left. If you'd like to enter the giveaway, exclamation point ticket in the chat. You cannot win if you are not in. If you want a chance to win 10,000 perfect points, now is your time. All of these cards, as I said previously, are available in packs now. Appreciate. I see all the nice comments you guys are putting in the chat. I appreciate it. I thoroughly enjoy doing this set. I enjoyed doing it last year. I found some of my notes from last year, actually. Some of these cards were guys that got just cut from last year's set. So it was kind of nice to go back and look at what my thought process was when I did this set last year. Thank you guys for all your positive feedback. I appreciate it. I do enjoy it when you guys enjoy the content set. All right, guys, we're going to shut the giveaway down now. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The giveaway is closed. The giveaway is closed. As always, guys, if you are victorious in the giveaway, either whisper, oh wow, right at the last second. If you guys either whisper us here on Twitch, the OOTP Developments account, what MLB team is my hat? It's the 2019 Umpires All-Star Game hat. You can either whisper us here on Twitch or DM me in the Discord your username and your team name. Make sure you send me your username in the proper capitalization, which will save me time trying different permutations of it. Congratulations to Warhawk, Tottenham Hotspur, and Fradamon, Tottenham Hotspur, and Warhawk. Congratulations, you guys have won 10,000 perfect points apiece. Again, either whisper us here on Twitch or hit me in the DMs on the Discord, and I will get you those points as soon as the stream is over. Somebody had asked a question Wanted to answer. Did I miss mentioning the battle thing? That was at the beginning of the stream. I'm going to cover it again in the wrap-up, though, Travel Berries. Will there ever be a reward for collecting all the cards in a specific set? So what we did last year, and I anticipate we'll probably do something similar this year. Warhawk, if you can click on my name, the OTP Development's name. Just click on the name and chat, and you can whisper as well. Last year in like October or November, we released some pack-based missions just based around if you collected 6 of 20 cards from a certain month. We gave a couple of packs away for it. So we'll probably do something like that again. Any updates on Twitch drops? The team's working on it. I had a call about it today, actually, so it's under development. It's not the Twitch drops thing. Like I said before, we don't have an ETA on when we want it to be done. We're working on it. It's like the next thing on our list of stuff to do. So yeah, like I said, I had a call about it earlier today. So we're working on it. So next week, guys, again, we're going to be doing the second batch of Team of the Decade collection missions, and we're also going to be introducing our community request battle. If you missed it at the beginning of the stream, next week we will reveal the 12 head-to-head matchups, all cards submitted by you guys, the community. You guys will vote on each matchup. And again, we will reveal the 12 winners in 2 weeks' time right here on a very special episode of This Week in Perfect Team as our community request battle content set. I'm looking forward to that. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it for me. I'm going to get to a cooler part of the house and possibly have a nice cold adult beverage. As always, guys, if you're brand new to the Twitch channel, make sure you guys hit that follow button at the top of the screen. We're live every Wednesday or Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time right here on twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. Also, I think there's a few spots left in the cards for the battles have already been selected, but still send in your requests. Still send in your requests because we're going to be doing some stuff with them later in the year as well. So if you still have card requests, you won't get it in for the battle as those have already been picked. But feel free to keep sending in your requests. So make sure you guys are following the channel here. We're live pretty much 7 days a week now here on the channel. Rich is going to be here in about 25 minutes time, so go stretch your legs, grab a drink, go for a little walk, take your dog out, check on your perfect team. Guys, make sure you follow us all around the internet. Facebook.com/OTVBaseball, Twitter.com/OTVBaseball, and Twitter.com/OTVPerfectTeam. Jump in the Discord, discord.gg/OTP. Check out our forums at forums.OTPdevelopments.com. Instagram.com/OTVPerfectTeam and Out of the Park Baseball as well. Man, oh man, oh man. Is there an updated card list somewhere? No, I'm working on it though. I am working on updating the card list to get to everything that's been released up to now. There's an initial launch list, but I'm still working on getting the list updated. It's on my to-do list. It's at the top right now, actually. So hopefully by Monday, I'll have an updated list of cards currently available in the game. And again, guys, make sure you follow the channel right here at twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. As always, I have been Chris Jardy, a.k.a. Snaggle J, community and content developer for Out of the Park Baseball. Until next time, keep swinging for the fences.